had a meeting to go to, so I had to take care of some TikTok business to make sure the agency was up to speed with all the updates that are happening from last month. So, busy morning or afternoon, but I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all for joining me. We are going to get started in just a minute. I'm going to try to move quickly and we're going to go on to the TikTok streets because I am so late, but I wanted to make sure I hit record and that we were actually recording this live. So I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get started in just a moment. So thank you so much for joining. I am Dr. Lisa. We are talking all things going live. This is my 4 o'clock live, starting a little later, like 5:15. We are talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. So come on in. We're going to get started in just a few moments so that we can make sure that we are connecting with our community and supporting those live hosts, those budding live hosts that are ready to go live, ready to build their community, ready to engage, engage, engage. And so let me know if there's any questions. I am going to share out this post here and we're going to get to talking and chatting a little bit. We'll see if how the live stream goes. We might just get only about an hour in. We'll see how things go for this live stream. But I want to make sure we are here. We have this recorded. This is an exciting day. I haven't had a chance to go through the details, but I did get the 4,000 watch hours on my content. So I'm excited about that. And so let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and give me a like when you come in. Always say like the live as well as sorry about that. Also, like the live, and then if you don't mind, go ahead and click that subscriber button so so we can know when you go live and post. So subscriber button and the bell so you know when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all joining. We will get started in a moment. So thank you all for joining the live stream. We are going live. I'm over an hour late, so we're gonna get going. Um, I just hit live. Thank you. TikTok Live, TikTok Live. We are live on TikTok. We are talking all things going live. So come on in. I appreciate you all joining me. We are talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. I am live as we speak. I appreciate you all being here. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining. We are talking about how to go live. So I came on super late, so I appreciate you all being here. Hey, spiritual, how are you, friend? I was just saying I was super late and I sent you a message. I wanted to make sure you got my email from last night. So let me know if you got it. Hello, friend. Let me know if you got it. Want to make sure you're getting my communications. And it was great meeting with you, friend. So everybody coming in, I appreciate you all joining. We are liking a live. We are doing that early warm up to activate the live stream. Appreciate you all being here on the YT. You guys, you are seeing me in real time as well. Make sure you like the live as well as subscribe and click that bell to get notifications. I appreciate you all being here in both spaces. How are you, Linda? Welcome. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll look better. Okay. Oh, did you get my email when I gave the recap notes from our first meeting? Let me know if you got that too. So you should have gotten two recap emails from me. If you haven't, message me here with your best email address. So making sure I'm sending it to the right email. So just let me know. It's actually interesting. The first time I sent it, I got a bounce back, and then I resent it and went. It didn't get a bounce. I didn't get a bounce back. So I'm not sure. I'm one away. Hey, friend, look at you. You come in all the time, and we talk about engagement. We talk about engagement, friend. So you are going about it all wrong. But let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to answer questions. Good evening. How you doing, Miss GLA? Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others on the YT, thank you all for being here as well. So we are liking a live. You guys, I came on so late. It's 2 minutes. We're 2 minutes in. We're at 1.6K likes. So if we can like the live, give a little like and support to the live stream, that is going to help us get pushed out. It's also going to let the room get activated. And so thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I will not unfortunately, I had to go to a meeting. It was actually one of the agency meetings. It seems like they are now switching our meeting time and on this standing meeting for Tuesdays and Thursdays. at 4:30 Eastern time zone. So I'm trying to figure this out. I may have to make adjustments. I have to figure it out because today's meeting was helpful for me to attend. So I don't want to miss them, but um we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I have to figure out if these days I have to come in a little later. So I'm not sure if I'm willing to adjust my schedule fully yet. So we will see. We'll see if I can work around. Email went to junk. Okay. Okay, Mike. So okay, good. So yeah, definitely go white. What is it called? White labeling. And so you can get it. So thank you, friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate you all. Thank you all on the YT as well. Let me know if you have any questions. I was telling folks earlier we were celebrating. So we're celebrating because of my journey. I was talking about my journey on the YT, on TikTok. And so I share information. Thank you all for the daily heart me's. And so I was sharing information about my journey so that I can, hopefully ease your mind. I don't know if that's going to ease your mind or not, but just saying how much consistency matters, showing up, being, um, persistent in how you're doing things. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, Mrs. Treetop. And so, how are you, friend? I had back-to-back meetings today. Today was like a full-blown meeting day. So, Mrs. Shootout was another person I met with. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate your friend. And so, it was good connecting with you as well, friend. Appreciate the conversation and connecting. So, but yeah. So today I'm celebrating a little bit because I reached 4,000 watch hours on my YT on my YouTube channel. So I'm excited about that. If you guys stay with me for a little bit, I will tell you what my process was and what it looked like to achieve that. It was not a small feat, but I will tell you what I did. And so you guys can kind of think about your journey as you prepare to go live, as you prepare to build your YouTube as well. So you guys know I co-stream, so I'm looking at my friends over here too. Thank you so much. We are both on the TikTok and the YouTube streets. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much for liking a live. We're going to see if we can get these hearts to flowing faster and connecting more. That's where we have 3.2K likes. We are already trailing behind. We are already at 4 minutes. So we're going to see if we can get 10K likes in 10 minutes. That's the goal, friends. So we want to make sure we are liking the live. I'm almost hesitant about dropping into random lives after I came across yesterday. Oh, what happened, friend? How you doing, mint Skittles? What happened yesterday, friend? Yes, you got to be careful. These TikTok streets are like the regular streets. You can't go on everybody's block. I'm just saying. You cannot go all over the place. There are places that you have to say, okay, you know what? This is not for me. Okay. And so just know that about these streets. Um, Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got to be careful too, friend. Yeah, definitely be careful. You can report lives that have any kind of hate speech or anything like that. And you got to be careful as a live host. You said like all of her lives. Yeah. So you got to be careful as a live host as well because you don't want to be put in a situation where you're saying something that the algorithm's going to pick up and make a comment about what you're saying as well. So, and then we want to make sure that we keep this chat focused on the topic at hand. So you got to be careful about who is in your chat chatting. And so, and so just be careful about what's happening when you go on those lives and be careful about what you say in the chat too, because you want to be careful so that you um, don't get in trouble as well. Okay. Um, so yeah, be careful about what you say in the chat here too. So let me say this because I want to make sure we stay focused. So this is not the live stream for that, but I gotta mute your comment because I don't want to get in trouble with TikTok. So just know that that's part of it, but also you want to make sure that the right people are in your room. All right. So all right, y'all. So we got rid of that person. We got rid of that person because this is not the chat for that. And she must have got me twisted a little bit too. But that's neither here nor there. Hello, friends. How are you? Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I want to make sure the right people are in the room chatting and we're not focused on any of that negative stuff. We're not bringing that into this space. So wanted to make sure that I was not baiting into something that was not about this live stream and on top of it, not being rude either. So I think we were borderline being rude. So come on, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Hello, how you doing this afternoon? I'm doing well, friend. Doing well. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, friend. How you doing, King of King? How are you doing? doing today? I was hoping to see you today. Thank you so much. Hello, room. Hello, friends. I appreciate everybody coming through. Let me say this because you guys see this microphone. And I want you guys to always know, then I saw you on the FYB and came in. Thank you, friend. Hello, really needed to start going live to start money making. Yes, yes, friend. Um, Let me say this because you have the microphone, you always control your room. All right. So don't let people bait you into having a conversation that is not about your topic. Don't let people bait you to saying something that may get you in trouble with TikTok because it's listening to everything you say, everything that comes out your mouth, everything you type, everything you write, and don't let them take over your chat and say stuff that is inappropriate also, okay? So you want to be very clear about that. And so as you're doing this, this is your room, you control your room, okay? That is the first thing I want to say because I don't want you guys to be intimidated, scared, or anything about what people say. Trolls are going to troll, and you got to make sure you control your room, okay? Hello, fellow Lisa, how are you? Came ready to learn and love on the court example. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody coming in supporting. So we typically do the warm up. So we're doing our warm up. We're at 6.8K likes. The likes are flowing. We're 8 minutes in. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we're gonna make it. We may not get our 10K in 10 minutes. That's something you want to do to activate your room. So you want to get your room going. People are liking alive, and that's literally tapping the screen. I also show I have a tapper. Those hearts are flowing. But if you don't have one, it's literally your finger. You are tapping in the middle of the screen. And as you're tapping, 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 the hearts up here will start showing up. So you want to make sure you are supporting with those likes. I got you on the likes. Thank you so much, Magical. I appreciate you. Hey, Seven, how are you? Is it true that TikTok does not like it when you say the names of other apps? I try to not say them. I try not to oversay them. Thank you so much, friend. I try not to oversay them, so you'll hear me say the YT, the IG, the FB. I'll say the initials on purpose, so it's not just like I'm trying to push you off the platform. I think a lot of times it's the way you say things, like the wording, like I need you to go over, and TikTok's like, no, you don't need them to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And so you just got to be careful about how you say things and the overuse of saying it. So I usually do weave in some initials every now and then, just so that it's not an understanding that we're only talking about another platform, that we're talking about TikTok. TikTok is rather jealous. That's what I say. It's like a little jealousy. So you got to be careful about what you say and how you say it. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Learning about live streaming from the engagement to avoid trouble. TikTok. TikTok got me right. TikTok, that was the AI summary. I like that your goal, that goal 10K in 10 minutes. Yes. And did we hit it? Oh, I think we did. Look at y'all. I'm gonna say we did it. We probably did it, like, right on the dot. I missed it because 'cause we're over 11K, but it said 10 minutes when I clicked over to look at the time, so I think we must have hit it. We might have hit it under 9, so let's see. But that's a good engagement activity. There's the 10K. Thank you so much, friend. Um, this is the tutorial I've been searching for. Look at you, friend. TikTok is our jealous friend and always lurking. Well, that's a laugh. You right, you're right. You got that jealous friend. You got that ex or that soon to be ex that you side eyeing a little bit. You're like, do I like him? Do Oh my God, he's so jealous. Oh, I love him. No. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's what TikTok is to me, y'all. But I'm staying in the relationship. I'm staying in it. I'm not giving up yet. And so this is what we do. We stay here. We're staying live. You said that coworkers always watching. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. You know what, guys? This is the first time in a while I have not gone live this late. So I was super late. I usually go live at 4. Y'all know this. Y'all like, why is she just not coming on? I'm so super late. I had a meeting, TikTok, but speaking of TikTok, it was a TikTok agency meeting. And so I had to go to it because they had it was the first of the meetings because we just came off some transformation that happened in March. Okay. So there's some changes that happened in March in terms of how TikTok is really focusing on quality versus quantity with your live host. All right. People being live hosts. So I'm going to talk about that because I want you guys to understand like a lot of this is going to be a kind of a climb, a slow build in terms of how you show up, how you are consistent. But the goal is for you to become a really strong live host. That's the goal. And so you want to think about that and think about what you're talking about, who you're talking to, because your audience does matter. And then ultimately, how you're being consistent. Consistent means that you have to show up on a more consistent basis, not the random pop up or the one time, two times a month. No, you're showing up as a live host because you're showing up for your community. So that's the main important thing. So that's the one thing they were kind of really stressing in terms of the things that they built in to the new model. And so just know a lot of it is focused on your time you're allocating and your overall growth. Okay. So we'll talk about that. Thank you so much, all who are in the room. I appreciate you all being here. Praying with wife Jen. How are you? So the last three times I went live, I only had three people come in. All right, that's good. That's three people. So I tell people to focus on what you're talking about, how you're starting your live. We just did that warm up. We had some friends come in the room. We're going to continue to show up. We're continue to warm up the room. We are going to get our flash goals soon. I'm going to ask you guys to support with sharing out the live. So what I tell you, what I talk about here and how I start my live, I want you guys to keep this in perspective. These are tips you can take and apply them to your live. So you saw me already. I'm welcoming people. I'm reading comments. I'm managing my chat. We're trying to get to 10K in 10 minutes. We did it. We're going to continue to do it, continue to grow the likes because those likes matter. We're going to share out the live. So you want to let people know how to engage. Hey, Soda, how to engage because that matters. That engagement for your room does matter. I honestly think it didn't say. You did I didn't stay long enough? That's true. You gotta stay too, friend. Hello. You gotta be there. You gotta be in the room. So yay for engagement. Absolutely. And so thank you so much. If you guys don't mind clicking that arrow, you're gonna share it out to your friends. You can add it to your story. You can repost it. You can press the middle of the screen, the middle of my nose, my glasses. Press the middle of the screen. A screen pops up for you to share it even further. So that's called a power share. So you want to encourage your viewers to power share out the live and get more visibility for your live stream. All of that engagement matters to new visibility on the FYP. Let me manage your expectations too. It's not an overnight thing. If you are going live and you have shared that, hey, Doc, I just went live for the first time and I've done my first three lives. The first three lives are the lives that you have to do to get full live access. So those three lives kind of don't count. I have to admit, those lives don't really count. The ones after that. Now, if you came and said, "Oh, I've been doing it for 30 days every day. Doc, I'm not sure what's going on. I've been doing it for 60 days every day." Then I would say let's think about what's happening with your live stream. What's going on? What are some things we need to tweak? Maybe you need to do more content. Maybe you need to make sure you are doing the warm-up exercise. Maybe you need to do some more engagement. Maybe you need to go out and engage with other people to bring those people to your live, the right audience. So there's some things that I would tell you to do to make sure you pick up the pace. TikTok just gave us the flash goal. It is the TikTok your live. It is not the heartbeat, y'all. So that's actually good. So I thought it was gonna be the heartbeat. So TikTok to this live is one coin and is a one coin that TikTok is asking for everyone in the room to participate in. All right. So it's the flash goal. It's a goal that I did not set. It is random to my room. TikTok will set this goal, and most people do ignore it. I will tell you and encourage you not to ignore it. Go ahead and try to make that happen in a way that make it happen so that you do achieve it. So tell your audience it's one coin and that if they can share and support your goal, that is tremendously great. Thank you for being that a great supporter. Love your hair so pretty. Thank you so much, Lynette. I appreciate the support and the compliment. Friend, hello, Holly. Holly, did you go live yesterday? How did it go? How did it go, friend? I think you said you were going to try to go live. So thank you all for supporting that flash goal. It is out there, one per person. We got five or six that are in right now. Six of 26. So we're looking for 20 more people, one per person. So 20 people in the room have to support this flash goal, or we would like to support this flash goal. Thank you so much. How you doing? Friends coming in. Hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all coming to the room. Um, Thank you for the engagement. Hello, Mathis, the accountant, thank you so much for being here as well. So we're gonna talk about engagement. Thank you for the tapping comments, friend. Um, and so I want to talk about, let me circle back to consistency. So going live longer does matter. Trying to get a point where you're going live at least 4 to 5 to 7 days a week, so daily, if you could get to that point. Because just think about this, first time here, how you doing, pretty face shop? Just think about this from the perspective of someone getting to know you. So someone is coming on this live today for the first time, come to my room. Now, I normally don't go live this late. I started my live later, but I'm typically here still around 5:30 Eastern. I usually do 2 hours, so I probably would have been well into the, almost the ending point, or at least the halfway mark of my live stream. With that being said, if you come back tomorrow, you're gonna find me here. If you came back around 5:30 Eastern, I would be here still. If you come back Thursday, you're gonna find me here because 'cause I'm being consistent. I'm gonna show up every day. I show up twice a day, 10:30, um, 10:30 AM, 4 PM Eastern daily. So I'm here. So you're gonna find me. Thank you so much, friend. So you're gonna find me every time I show up. Now, here's the deal. If you were that person who showed up today and I'm never here again, okay? Or you come back next week and you don't hear me, you don't see me. The reality is that person is gonna go to another room because they're on the app, they were looking for your content, they were looking for you, so they're gonna move on to the next room. So when you're inconsistent, you're missing out on the people who could be your loyal viewers, followers, your fan club members, people who are going to support your live. So that consistency does matter. It helps to create energy and support in a person who is going to be a loyal, supporter for your room because you showed up. Okay. It also helps you, don't get me wrong, it helps you to be consistent and helps you to be accountable to what you're doing on this app. Hey friend, how you doing, Carolyn? Thank you so much. Hey neighbor. Welcome to the room again. Those who are in the room, I appreciate you all coming. We did get our flash goal. It is the TikTok You're Live. Hey Justice, how are you, friend? TikTok You're Live. We're looking for 26 of those in total. We've gotten 9. So we need some more friends to give the TikTok You're Live. So if you don't mind supporting, we have to get one per person. One per person, and to support flash goals like this, you have to have a coin on your account. And then you guys heard me say this before. Hey, friend, thank you for becoming a super fan. I appreciate that, Justice. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the support. Looking at you leveling up to level 10. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you being a super fan. And so I tell people all the time, and I've been saying this quite a bit lately because I've gotten a lot of new friends in the room. If you're looking, look at you, level 15. Let's go. Wow, you're growing. Hey, lady, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. I tell people if you're looking to be a live host, and I'm just going to be, we're going to step on some toes a little bit. All right. This is for you guys to realize like this is something you need to take kind of seriously as you're thinking about this app. This app is an engagement app. And so if you want people to come to your live and support you, then you have to know how to be a supporter. Okay? Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to you all. So you're asking people to come to your live, yet you're not being a supporter of other lives and going to people's lives. That may be irrelevant topics for you. Maybe your target audience, the content you're looking for is in those lives. The people are in those lives, but you have to be a supporter. Okay. Yes, it does. Yes, makes sense. Where can I get that feature, Dr. Lisa? What feature is that, friend? Um, and so recognize you have to be a supporter. All right. And so we talk about support. Support comes in different ways. The likes, the shares, where you see the arrow below, the comments you're giving, that's support. That's support you don't need coins on your account for. But keep in mind, as you're going live, you're in my seat. And you guys as a viewer, right? You're so right. Yes. And so you guys are in my seat now. You're looking, I mean, I'm in my seat, but you guys are gonna wanna be in my seat. You're looking around, you see who's coming to your room. You immediately see people's badges next to their names. TikTok did that on purpose. You instantly know what level of engagement people are. You see the blue boxes, it has a number there. It speaks to your level from 1 to 50. It has the Lisa box. It tells if you're a fan club, a fan club member or a super fan. Hey, Diamond. And so it tells you a lot about that person. And so people who come into rooms and you're like wondering like questions and want people to engage with you and you want more support, but you clearly don't have the badges. You're missing one of the bigger pictures. Oh, Justice, look at Joe. Thank you, friend. Well, Justice is coming in and giving live support as well as gifting all of you all. So there is somebody who's going to be a lucky super fan winner in the next 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And so I appreciate that, friends. Thank you so much for doing that. That was amazing. This has been one of the best rooms. Oh, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. We got to do the business at hand. We got this flash go up here. I'm going to pin it again. Let's see if we can get, we need, oh gosh, what is that? What's the number? Not quite 10, almost 10, what is that? 13 more people. I think that's the math. 13 more people to give the one per person the TikTok Your Live gift. It's a 1 coin, 1 penny, 1 penny gift. And so if you have not given it, feel free to support the live stream in that way. We want to make sure we are supporting the live, friends. So I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to get your daily heartbeat, you can do that as well. So we have 18 of 26. That means they're one per person. So if you have not given the flash goal, we need one, what is that, another 7, 8 people to give it. So I agree the atmosphere here is peaceful. You are so welcome. Appreciate you, friend. Jesse, you said, I just became a student of yours. Little do you know, I appreciate the content you created and share. Wow, thank you for that. I appreciate that, friend. You went through the content. You say, let me see what she got going on. She live right now. I appreciate the support that you did, friend. Um, you said I get mentally tired when I'm so repetitive selling live. Any tips? Well, you know what? I tell people to look at it from this perspective. Think of your live as in productions in different segments. All right. Positive in this room, full of good vibes, learning a lot. You guys are so welcome. Thank you so much. Um, Stacy, give me a second. You put that in all caps. You said, how do you move people in different boxes in the A box panel? Stacy, you have to click the person's name and it has a shift. I think that's what it's called. You have to shift them around. So you'll be able to shift people to different boxes. It's actually literally when you click their name, the information shows up. So I just want to jump on to give you some love. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Andre. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you for the support. Um, let's talk through real quick. We got this flash goal going on, and then I am going to talk about engagement a little bit more. I'm going to talk about what happened with my YT this week, right? What happened today. So we'll talk about that as well because I want to talk about consistency, and that's what this is all predicated on. I want you guys to understand that a lot of this requires you to be consistent and it starts with you. All right. So we're gonna talk about that. And then if you guys have questions, let me know. I'll probably stay live right at 90 minutes. So you guys will get me maybe for another hour, depending on how things flow in the room. So by 7-ish, yeah, somewhere along in there. We'll see how this goes. 6:45, 7, something like that. So we'll get off the live for tonight. I came on later, so I usually don't stay that late, but I know I came on later, so I'm gonna try to stay a little longer. Can you tell me if this wireless tapper is working? I sure can, Diamond. You got 886 taps away, friend. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the populars and all the support. Um, so how do you get in a queue when they're using your phone? Stacy, let me say something, friend. Your questions are predicated on you being a live host. So that's the first question. Second question is because when you talk about a queue in someone's room, that depends on that person's room. So they have to determine how they're doing boxes and how they're moving people into their boxes. So that's the first thing. Second of all, it's going to also require you to learn how to be a good engager when it comes to getting badges. All right. So that's going to be the next thing. And I'll talk about the blue boxes. I always do. Because guess what? I get people in the room, thank you so much, that come in and they don't have blue boxes. They don't have any of the badges, but they're looking for support. And so you got to be careful about how you ask questions and you want support. And the optics is that you don't give support. You just ask questions and you want people to support you. So you're just grabbing numbers. So you don't want to give that optic, especially if you're trying to be a live host. So you got to shift your thinking because you've probably been to those grow rooms where all that behavior was acceptable, and that's not the case. All right. Uh, uh, so you're asking for you as you go live. What's the badges? Okay, Stacy, stay with me because you need to know. You definitely need to know, friend, because you asking some questions that are kind of advanced, and clearly you need to know how to go live. Hey, pals, how you doing? Leanne, I think I saw you coming in as well. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you guys. We do have this flash goal. We got five more going on. Let's see if we can get this in the last. Okay, how many minutes? TikTok, 2 minutes. And it won't let me pin it right now. So I'm gonna have to wait maybe another minute or two. But we have 2 minutes to go. It is the flash goal. It is the TikTok you're live. It's that little symbol, the TikTok you're live. Thank you, Mama Oz. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for all your help. You are so nice. You're welcome, friend. Um, Thank you so much for being here. Everybody in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for the shares. I saw the repost. Thank you, friend Christina. If you don't mind clicking the arrow, if you have not supported that flash go, look at you, Mama Oz, becoming a super fan. Did you get you must have got it. You got it from Justice. Justice sent that. I'm assuming that's what you just got. So congratulations to you. Thank Justice for that. I appreciate you, friend. I did live before, not a big turnover. Yes. So in the beginning, you don't get a lot of visibility. Those who are coming into the room, we are down to the last few minutes, last minute, and we need our flash go completed. Let's see. Um, let me see if I can pin it. We need two more. We have a minute left, a minute and 10 seconds. So if we can get two individuals, two people who have not sent this, two new people. If you don't mind sending that flash code, we will greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. It will have to be two different people. Thank you. Did we get it? We need one more. And we got it. Look at there, friends. You guys are so awesome. Look at there. Thank you so much, Edith. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much for giving that flash goal and giving your first gift on this app. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. So the flash goal, really quickly, just so that you guys understand what happens. Dr. Lisa did not create that. All right. You, Carolyn, give me 1 second. Thank you so much, Justice. Thank you, Justice, too, for the super fan gift too. I appreciate that, friend. I did not create that. That is something TikTok sends to your room. You'll get the flash goal as a way to get your room to engage. And as you grow, as more people are in your room, the flash code number does get a little higher. So you want to get the flash code ideally early as possible. So it's not a lot of people in the room quite yet, but it does come on. I tell you guys, don't ignore it. Go ahead and accept it. Don't dismiss it, rather, and do the flash goal and see how your room will engage. And as you can see, people stepped up, supported the flash goal in the room. Now we can move on to our topic at hand. We don't have to worry about the flash goal anymore. So I appreciate that support. And so keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to dismiss it. Okay. Caroline, there is a gift box, and I'm going to do two things. Let me segue real quick really quickly, and this is for all the people in the room. For Carolyn, my friend Stacy, who was asking a great question. She was asking about boxes and all the things. So I want to make sure she understands how to engage, how to have coins on your account. Okay, how do you send a flash code? You gotta have coins on your account. Okay, that's the first thing, Stacy. Stacy or Carolyn. So to get coins on your account, there's a couple different ways to do it. I'm going to recommend that you go to the website. The website is tiktok.com forward slash symbol coin, COIN. You actually can get to it in this room. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to do it. If you click the gift box here, yes, I want to know. There you go. What is the benefit of being engaged? let me show you in a second, friend. I'm gonna actually show you where you can see your points, but also talk about the pros and cons of not doing it. So thank you so much, friend. So if you click the gift box, when you click the gift box in the corner, you're gonna see your coin points here, and it may say the word recharge. If you don't have any coins there, you need to recharge. All right. So it may say to recharge. So I'm gonna click that little number and it pops up the screen here. Pops up the screen. Now let me flip this so you guys can see the words the right way. I click the mirror your video. And so now you guys can see the words in the right direction. Okay. So I want you to click this word. It says recharge on tiktok.com/coin. Save 20%. That's what I want you to do. I want you to save 20%. I don't want you to do any of these other areas. I want you to click where it says recharge on tiktok.com, save 20%. All right. So when you click that in the gift box, it'll take you already logged into your account. It'll take you to the web page for you to get coins and recharge there. All right. I'm happy to engage with this content. You're welcome. Hey, Bay Culture. Thank you so much. So, how you doing, Mr. Hammer? Thank you so much. So, go there, get coins on your account. And again, if you are a live host, I say this all the time, you have to be an engaged viewer as well. Because what you're going to do in your room, you guys just saw me work through the mechanics of asking you guys to support my flash goal. You saw me going through the mechanics of asking you to like the live and share it out. You're asking people to engage in your live stream, whether you like it or not. Any of those A-leaguers, high engaging, high influencing people, they always pause and ask people to support the live. All right. So you're going to have to do that. Now, the question is, are you going to have a room of supporters in your room? Are you going to be a supporter that knows how to support people as well? Thank you so much. And so if you don't know how to support people and you don't have the blue boxes and the badges, then it's pretty obvious. You don't know what you're doing. And then you asking people to support you and they don't do it either. Okay. New here, guys. I'm on thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, clean and sober. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being here and welcome to the room. We're talking about live streaming. Hey, per mom bookshop. Welcome to the room. To this day, I still fumble your name. I'm sorry, friend. um, would you suggest to share my story for your live stream? Absolutely. There is people for everybody. There's somebody for everybody on this app, and people who have that journey, that situation going on, and they're trying to get support and have someone to talk to. You can. I would tell you turn on your audience control and content disclosure. Those are the two things you're gonna have to turn on as you start having that type of conversation. But yes, you could do it. I have a little over 600 followers with no. I don't know what the no was. Can I add any kind of card for payment method? I'm not sure. I'm assuming so. I'm assuming they take all types of money. So, yeah, so you should be good. I don't know though for sure. Um, I want to know how to support people. I want everyone to win. There we go. Only been doing this for 3 weeks. There we go, Chelsea. That's good, friend. Thanks, girlie. You're welcome. You're welcome. Should we be posting every day? I engage by liking, gifting. You should post every day. Yes, yes. You got to post the content. Yes, you should. Um, uh, no, do we need to set it up on our page? You're talking about what? The gifting? You do. You do need to set it up on your page. What were you referring to though? Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to point this out since I'm still in the gifting area, gift box. This number here, you see that here? It tells you how to level up. I'm going to show you the other way to get to that. Those are your level up points. That's what those blue boxes represent. No to get paid. I'm not sure what you meant. What was your question? I'm gonna come back. Let me come back to that. We'll talk about getting to the money, getting to the bag. Right? We'll talk about that. Hey Tammy, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Um, so here's what I want you to do. I always want to know what that is. Yeah, so you got points for engagement. The blue box is everybody in the room. Everybody in the room. This is what we're gonna do as a collective. I want everybody, and I know some of y'all, if some of you were in my 10 o'clock, you did it already. And if you've been on this app engaging, you need to do it again. Okay. So I want everybody in the room to put the word blue in the chat. We're gonna put blue in the chat. And my friends like Mr. Hammer, my friend like Stacy, my friend like Carolyn, my friend like was that Chelsea. Those are my new friends. They were chatting and talking, and they did not have blue boxes. So I want y'all to put the word blue in the chat. All right. You guys are especially putting it. And so you're putting it because here's the deal. I want you guys to then go as you click blue, click your photo. All right. Click your photo. You're going to click your photo and your mini profile is going to pop up. And then I want you to click the LV dot. For my friends I just named zero. You have a zero there. But the ones who don't have zeros, click your number. So it's LV4, LV9, LV17, LV7, LV22. I want you to click your LV number. Blue screen pops up. I think I gave you Daily Heart Me earlier. Can I do it again? You only can do it once per day. It's daily. Yep, once per day. And I can go live twice a day. So you only can do it in my 10 o'clock or my 4 o'clock. Thank you so much. So once you click your LV number, blue screen pops up. That blue screen is telling you your level of engagement. I think someone asked me earlier about engagement. This is where it actually tells you what type of engaged viewer you at. And let me tell you right now, TikTok is messy. TikTok is tattling on y'all. TikTok told all y'all business. All right. Because we see it. Now you can't unsee it. We see that blue box next to your name. We see your number. Yes, mine is LV0. Exactly. We see your number. We see that you don't have a blue box. Okay. If you look around, is what is the back of the day with which one of these kids is doing something different? Somebody in this room is different. And so if you don't have a blue box, that means that you need to get one. All right? TikTok told on you. We all can see it now. So if you wasn't noticing how you were different than the others in the room, now you know. You said I'm a new creator. I know, I know. I'm for the new creators. Moving on up. Look at you, Fred. I love it. Is my box blue? Your box is blue, Justice. You're level 15. You've leveled up since you came in the room too. So congratulations, friend. So we're gonna talk about this blue box. Let me tell you something real quick. I share this with you all. Everything on this app has information. All right. So when you click that blue screen, there's a question mark in the top right corner. There's a question mark in the top right corner. It's going to break this down for you. I'm going to give you the Cliff Note version of this, like my little summary of it. You can go back and read it at your leisure and kind of understand the concept here of what does it mean to be a high engager. All right. So I just want you guys to know TikTok dry snitching. It is. So y'all gonna be like, TikTok done told all my business. Oh my gosh. Because you're gonna see now the box levels go from level 1 to level 50. So when you see those level 50s in a room, when you see those level 40s, when you see the 30s in the room, when you see the people who are 25 that fly in, they fly in under 100 people in the room. When you see those, now you know what you're looking at. You're like, oh, they've been doing some damage. They've been doing some stuff. Now you understand it. Look at you, per mom. Congratulations leveling up in the room. She leveled up in my room, level 23 in my room. And so just know that that's the Lisa box. So I see you all and I know what you've been doing in my room. Okay. So I see y'all blue box, and then I see what y'all do for Dr. Lisa. All right. So those are two boxes that are there, friends. I knew I was close. So so a fee, extra gifts get me there. Yes, friend. Appreciate you. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the shares. I see you, friends. Thank you for sharing out this live. I didn't see my blue box. Yeah, sometimes it hides, but I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what made that happen. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, friend. I appreciate you asking. Thank you, everybody, for in the room who are in the room. I appreciate you all being here. You guys are dropping blue in the chat if you want to see your blue box. So feel free to see your blue box. I was just breaking it down. So let me finish. So with the blue box, so once you put the word blue in the chat, you're going to click your photo. Yes, mine was hidden. Was it? Okay. You're going to click your photo. Hey, friends. Once you click your photo, your mini profile is going to pop up. Then you're going to see. I'm on my phone, friend, not a computer. Then you're going to see your LV box. You're going to click that LV, whatever your engagement number is, LV0, LV12, LV19, whatever your number is, click it. Then a blue screen pops up. All right. That blue screen is telling you your engagement points. Again, there's a question mark. You can read it for more information, but essentially what it does is tells you how many points you've collected. You'll see that first set of numbers. It's going to be a forward slash symbol. It's going to tell you the total amount of points you need for the next level up as you decide to level up. And then underneath there, this is where you got to pause for a second. Look to see what your level up number is. It's the difference between what you got and what you need. Hello, Sylvia. It is that those points that you're trying to reduce. You're trying to reduce that, and to reduce that means that you're gifting. These are your gifting engagement. Hey, Portia, how are you? I see your level is 32. Exactly. 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 So I've been doing some damage out here. I've been doing my work and I do engage and I go to different rooms and stuff. But yes, so that's I'm happy you said that, Portia, because that's what happens too. You guys, people come and look at your engagement. People will look at your engagement. And so that's why I said if you're a live host and you're sitting around with a zero, shame on you. Shame on you, because you're asking people to engage in your room, and guess what? That 0 means that you don't do the same engagement, okay? So that's the one thing I wanna teach you, if nothing else, get you a blue box, and honestly, once you have a blue box, you decide how you wanna grow and how you wanna engage and what does that look like, but it does matter to how you're supporting other live hosts. Glad I found you. I'm new and learning. You're welcome, friend. Can't wait till I reach at least 10. Level 10. Well, friend, you gotta start with level 1. I engage often, but I'm still pretty new to TikTok. Yes, friend, you're doing well. You're growing. That's it. Blue box. Yes, the blue box is that blue box 16 next to your name. When you click your photo, my friend, is it DSTS Swan? DST Swan too. You're gonna click that photo, your photo, and then you'll see your LV 16 box. Click that, and that's the blue screen we were just talking about. Do you see your levels? How do you see your levels? I just told you DST. I just told you, friend. Um, Delta Sigma Theta Swan. Oh, well, hello, Sora. How you doing, friend? Um, I figured as much, but I ain't gonna say all that on this live, y'all. Well, hello, how are you doing, Sora? All right, friends, thank you so much. Hello, friend. Let's see. So, how do you make it go blue? How do you make it go blue from your engagement? From getting the first blocks, you have to have coins in your account, and so you're gonna send a gift. I guess he wanted you to repeat. I think so. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't get it. Uh, what'd you say? You can't yeah, I can't believe you didn't get what? Get what, friend? Is there a difference between the heart and puff, gifts? Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for that first rose. Look at you talk. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much. I got it. I didn't say it. And as a matter of fact, you what I would recommend um, you wanna probably go back and maybe make it capitalized, okay? So that, when you're using your nickname, people see it. So you see my name is spaced out. You see other people who have the capital letters and spaces and stuff. So that way when you go live, people are saying your name the way you intend for it to be said. I purchased coin. I followed purchase in the coin. How do I send a gift? Um, you just click the rose or any of the gift box and click it and you can send it. That's how you would do it. Gotcha. Yep. Thank you so much, those who are in the room. Naturally Magical, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your friend. And so, what I wanted to do really quickly, when you are in that blue box area, I don't tell you to break the bank. I want you guys to be very intentional and strategic about how you're moving. All right. So this is what I teach. I want you guys to make sure that first of all you have coins in your account. That's the first and foremost. And we talked about clicking the gift box here in the lower corner. It says recharge. Do not recharge in the app. When you click that box, the screen's going to pop up. It's going to say recharge on tiktok.com/coin. And you're able to get a 25% discount. So I want you guys to get that discount. I want you to recharge that way. Go to the website and get your discount that way. So ultimately, I want you to be strategic. As you know how many points you need to level up, Look at your points. Look at it daily. When you come into a room, check to see what you've been doing so you know how you're going to move and how you're going to level up. And so somebody asked me, how do you level up? You level up by gifting, by sending a gift. Thank you all who've been supporting. What is the League D gift gallery? Ooh, babe, culture. Give me a second. That's a longer conversation. That's slightly intermediate, but we'll get there. Thank you so much for the roses. First time here. You're very educational. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, look at you, Triple Lex. You sent your heart puff. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much for sending that first time gift to me. I appreciate it. You didn't have to send it to anybody, but you chose me. I appreciate it. I could not find the website that you spoke of. Do me a favor, Carolyn, do you see the gift box here? Let's go that way. Let me turn this around so you can see it. Do you see the gift box here? And then you see it's going to say recharge for you. If you click that number, it should say recharge because if you've never sent a gift, it's going to be the word recharge there. Yes, so click that. I got a blue box. You got your blue box, friend. You got your blue box. What's the difference between a heart puff and a rose? Nothing. Nothing. One is a rose, one is a Hufflepuff. They both one coin gifts. They're both one coin. The one that does matter when you ask that question, what's the difference? The one you want to send as a fan club member, you have to get your daily heart me. It probably says join up here. It probably says join. Um, how you doing? Blessed. Thank you so much. Appreciate the gift, blessed. Blessed lady. Appreciate that, friend. It probably says the word join. So if you click it, it's either gonna say follow or join. So join, if you become a fan club member, you'll see where it says send popular votes. It'll actually even say it here, popular at one point. You're gonna send that, and that gives points towards the room because you're a fan club member, you want the room to become popular. And so those populars are one coin, but they also have points associated with them as you're helping the live room move up. Hey, Fred. Hey, how you doing? Thank you, Mrs. Treetop, for the coral. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Um, Thank you for the support, friend. Look at the paper crane coming through. Thank you, friends. So popular votes have popular hours. So in the evening, you'll see two times the points, three, four, five times I think it's one, two, three, four. I think those are different point levels that you'll get for the popular votes. So just know that that gives points towards the room, the live host moving up on the popular leaderboard. Okay. So that's the one that has a little bit more weight. And you'll hear people talking about, okay, let's send the populars. The populars is probably the one you want to really focus on. All right. Um, got back to the gifting real quick. If you are here, it says right here, recharge on TikTok.com. Go there and you get save that 25%. You see that there? 25% though. So that's what I want you to do. So if anything, you would go there. Thank you so much, friend. I see your friend. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you so much, friend. I see your comment. You said, the notary, thank you for telling us about the discount. I just recharged with the discount. There you go, friend. That's awesome. All right. Blue box, really quick. Last thing about blue box. As you are looking at your points, so I told you guys you want to see what points that you have that you're trying to reduce. You want to be intentional about that. And then as you are collecting gifting and looking at the points that you need to level up, pay attention to that. And you may not do it all in one room. All right. Thank you so much, friend. You may make a conscious decision, say, I'm going to do a little bit here. I'm going to go to another room and do a little bit. And then maybe by the end of the day, I'm going to level up. Or maybe next week, I'm going to level up. Or maybe next month, I'm going to level up, depending on what you got going on. So you want to make sure that you're being intentional about how you're moving, but you got to do something as a live host, okay? So I'm going to move on from that. One of our friends asked about um the leagues. So the league is you asked about the league gift gallery. So everybody here, let's put the word, do me a favor. Do me a favor. We're going to just put the letter G. Letter G in the chat. I'm going to point something out to you guys now. Letter G. Just put G in the chat. There we go. So as you put G in the chat, I now want you to click your photo again. All right? You're going to click your photo again. Look at you, RJ. Thank you for the dinosaur. Appreciate that, friend. That was lovely. Thank you so much. Taking all the notes. I can write down every tip. There we go, friend. So when you put that in there, I want you to click your photo now. So click your photo. As you click your photo, yes, the dino. That was cute, wasn't it? As you click your photo, you're gonna see towards the bottom, it's gonna say your gift gallery. All right. It's going to say a alphabet and a number. Okay. It's going to say a letter and a number. It's going to say D, C, B, or A. All right. So you've one of those. Now, many of you in the room, if you're new, you are D level. Okay. So it starts at D5. D5 is the lowest level, the first level. And everyone at some point started at D5. Let me be very clear about that. So it starts at D5. It goes from D5, D4, D3, D2, D1. Thank you so much, Cecilia. Look at you, friend. Thank you for sending that gift. I appreciate that, friend. You did not have to share it with me, but you chose to. So I appreciate that, friend. Um, and so it starts at D5 and it goes all the way up to D1, and then it takes you to C, C5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then it takes you to B, B5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it takes you to A. They don't have 5 and 4, but they have 3, 2, 1. And so as you are moving on this app, I just showed you how TikTok views you as a viewer, an engager, and high engager. That's what the blue box represents. Your league, that gift gallery, represents how you show up as either a live host, okay? Primarily as a live host. That is your live host box. Everyone has one though. You guys have one too. So you can get your gift gallery filled as a guest. So as guest and live host, not as viewers. I can't do nothing about your gift gallery now that you're down here. But if you came up in my panel boxes, if I had boxes up and I had the multi-guest panel boxes open, you could get your gift gallery supported. All right. This is my second account, by the way. Oh, is it? I better level up this one. Oh, congratulations. So that gift gallery is TikTok's as well. You don't change it. You can't change it. Don't come back and say, Doc, I don't like these gifts. I want some different gifts. You got to level up to a new gallery to get some new gifts. Okay. So that is TikTok's doing. That is TikTok's way to see how you are leveling up as a live host primarily. All right. I haven't figured out how to turn on the panel boxes on live. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll show you, friend. I'm happy to show you. Um, I'm gonna just turn that off. I'll show you in a little bit. Give me 1 second. I'll talk about panel boxes too. And so as you're going live, and again, this is not for my newbies. My newbies, I don't want you to even think about the gift boxes and gallery quite yet. It is something you need to think about eventually, but I don't want you to focus too hard on that because really for your gift boxes to be filled and people to become title gifters. So you'll see if you click my photo here, my mini profile is going to show up. You can see my B5 gift gallery. You'll see the names of people who are in there that are title gifters. People do that. Viewers do that to try to make sure all week long they're competing, they're deciding who's going to be the title gifter, and there are people who intentionally will click that gift box so that they can solidify their name in your gallery. That gallery you get a report for every week on Sunday night. You get a report for to see who are your gifters, your title gifters, the people who have come in your room and intentionally clicked your gift gallery. And me and many other live hosts will use that to determine what other rooms they're going to, who they need to support because they supported them. And so just be intentional. You'll see that as you're becoming a live host, how the gift gallery plays into your strategy. All right. You do wanna get your gift gallery filled. It is ideal, especially if you're a D gallery. It's an easier one to fill. Thank you all coming in. So you do wanna get it filled, but, you gotta have a community that's supporting you, and that's why I said I don't want you to stress about it early or too early because I want you to focus on being a strong live host. How do you grow? How do you know what you're talking about, who you're talking to, and how do you get engagement in your room? You say very insightful. Thank you, friend. And so that's the first step. You can leapfrog and focus on the gift gallery from day one if you choose to, but again, it doesn't bode well if you don't have people in your room, if you don't have people supporting you, because you gotta have people supporting you in the gift gallery. So that's gonna be very important. So if you're thank you all. I see your friend RJ. How you doing, friend? Did you go live? Let me know, friend. Did you go live? Thank you so much for the heart spread. So when everything's said and done, your gift gallery is based on the league you're in. There's another part to this. In order for you to grow, it doesn't mean that you get your gift gallery filled and you're going to automatically advance. Doesn't mean that. Kind of does mean that in the B and A league. Kind of does a little bit, but depends on what happens that day. You probably will league up or move up on in your fragments. Um, but it does require you to pay attention to how you're going live on a daily basis. All right. So you want to be intentional about showing up every single day. If you are really focused on leaguing up, those are leagues. So that's a different conversation. Too much fractions. Yes, it is. It's a little bit. You said nope when you going live. So I used to do religion debates. I'm trying to break out of that niche. Are you? Okay, got you. Too much friction. Got you, friend. Okay, I understand. Yeah, yeah, you gotta be mindful of that. I agree. Well, it's up to you. I mean, you could do it. It just depends on how. Yeah, when you say debates, then yeah, that's a lot. Um, if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we're gonna do a quick power share. Power share is where you hold down the middle of the screen and you can send the live to your supporters. You'll see different people you can send it out to. So that is called a power share. If you guys don't mind power sharing out the live, we'll see if we can get some more friends in the room. Um, Plenty play around tonight for a little bit. Okay. All right. Excuse me, y'all. So let me see. So we're gonna move from gift gallery. What was the other question you guys had for me? Put in the chat. Was there another question I was supposed to go over? I just escaped me. I think there was someone who asked another question. We're going to talk about not engagement, but more or less how to start your life. So I want to go there. Thank you so much, Young. I appreciate your friend. Young is in charge. Thank you for that. Panel boxes. Thank you, friend. Look at y'all. Y'all so bright. Y'all say, let me keep this woman straight. All these questions coming through. Sometimes I'll write them down if it gets too much for me. But thank you so much. Look at you. Thank you for the daily heartbeat as well. Appreciate you. Blessings, everyone. Hey, Denise. Have so much to learn. Don't be overwhelmed, you all. That is not what we're doing here. We are not letting that fear, that nervous energy take over. Just get started. Thank you so much for the daily heart me talk. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for such great information. You're welcome, Denise. As a Valley, thank you so much. What do you talk about when nobody's there? That's where my brain is blocked. Ooh, let me go there real quick, y'all. What is the daily heart me? It's how you get the box that says Lisa. When people have Lisa next to their names, there's two different boxes that have Lisa. One is a super fan, and the other one is a fan club member. And so the fan club member is like it's a slightly smaller one. It doesn't have the swirl heart. And you click that, and it will click the join and you become part of my fan club. And so TikTok gives you a list of things to do to engage as a fan club. Think of the fan club like if you were a fan, think of your favorite musician and you go to all their concerts, you go to their social media, you follow them, you do all the support for them because you love that artist. Kind of the same concept here. They want you to be fanning on me or fanning on whoever's in the room. Thank you so much, whoever the live host is. And ultimately, you want your community to fan on you. You're growing this number too, because that really is part of your monetization. So we're not going to talk about monetization too much. We could probably try a little bit, but just know Scale Live Rewards. It's part of the Scale Live Rewards. That's how you are monetized as a live host. Hey, Coach Chantel. Hey, Happy. I think I saw you as well. If you only get one or two folks supporting. Um, you're saying, what do you do? You want a best tip for more foot traffic. Keep talking. Know who your audience is. Because of you, I've been live 2 days in a row. Look at you, D. I love it. How did it go, friend? How did it go? Keep talking. Keep talking. My friend who asked the question about if no one's in a room, you don't have anything to talk about. What do you do? What happens? I'm going to tell you guys all the time. Think of this as content. So if you're first starting your live, I'm going to tell you to practice and go around here and look at all these features because you should know what these features are. If one more person, no, I'm joking, but I was going to say, if one more person asked me, how do I do the sound effects? And you've been a live host already and you don't know what a sound effects is, we're going to have a problem. So, but real talk. I want you guys to play around with the features and the effects and know where things are. So you shouldn't have to ask that question. Honestly, that's a question that shouldn't be asked because first of all, as a live host, you should know where it's at because you're going to play around with things. And if you haven't gone live yet, you're going to go live and you're going to play around with stuff so you know where they're at. Okay. So that's a question that you should not have to ask. But I want you guys to practice. Okay. Practice will help you. Practice makes progress. You will get better. Loki, I just learned today's sound effects. Did you really? He said, uh-oh. Uh, the D you was gonna ask, she's like, "Where the sound effects?" I've never gone live. I want to. I'm nervous. Do it scared, friend. I'm so scared to go live. Stacey, you got this, friend. You got this. You can do it, friend. Hello, hello, friends. Come in the room. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support. Thank you all for grabbing your daily heart me. If you grabbed your daily heart me, thank you so much for supporting in that way as well. Do is scared. If you grabbed your daily heart me, let's go to the comments. There's a grayed out heart. Click that heart before you put your comment in. Click that heart, and then you can send stickers. Let's send the Do It Scared sticker for our friends, okay? Let's send the Do It Scared. Thank you so much, D. I see you, friend. Now I want to touch all the buttons here. There you go. Hey, as a viewer, you can touch the buttons. You can touch the buttons. Yeah. I've been doing battle after battle just to meet folks. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to monetize. Look at you, level 22. That's why you're level 22. You've been growing because of that engagement too. I love that. Thank you all, friends. Thank you for the Do Get Scared stickers. Thank you for the support. We want to make sure our friends understand we are not scared. We're just gonna do it scared, okay? So back to what we were talking about. I stopped by lives because I'm losing my vision. Any tips for me? There is Tickfinity. Tickfinity is an audio version to tell you what's here. It is. Yes, so that's a good resource. It's called Tickfinity. It's a third-party software. You got to go off the app to get it, and you can attach it. It's like an app store. So you attach it to your TikTok account. And so Tickfinity is what I would say. It's called Tickfinity, like TikTok, but Tickfinity. I do sales. I tell guys I've helped. Confidence comes with reps. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Hey, Flourish, I see you, friend. Thank you. You're so welcome, friend. You said I'm the queen of doing it squared. I love that. Is that good? I'm pretty new, six level new. Oh, you're talking about your level. Um, it's good. You're growing. I tell people the levels go from level 1 to level 50. Level 25. So 25 is like a major milestone, to be honest with you. So 25 is in the middle. 25 allows you to fly into the room. You're gonna be blue. If you're one of my super fans, the orange people who fly in, you'll see them flying in because they're a super fan. But if someone flies in that is 25 and above, then they fly in when the room is under 100 people. When you're in a room that has over 100 people, you just come in under the bottom like everybody else. So, so, but if you're level 35, if you're level 35, you fly in no matter who is in the room, how many people are in the room. So that's something else to kind of keep in mind. So you fly in regardless, okay? You said, I just became a super fan. You became a fan club member, friend. Thank you so much, Triple X. A super fan is the heart with the swirl around it. It's this one here. And so that's the 9.99 membership. And so that's the super fan. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping. You are so welcome. You said, okay, oh. You're so sweet. You say, oh. Right. Um, how often do you have to update TikTok? The TikTok app, weekly. You gotta check weekly. There's always an update. There's always something going on. Oh, who sent that? Oh my goodness, somebody is gifting it. Mrs. Treetop. Oh my gosh, look at you, friend. You are so sweet. Oh my God, look at you, Mrs. Treetop. That's 5 people in the room. She's so sweet. She just gifted y'all. Y'all don't understand. She gifted 5 different people. We'll see who gets it. They'll be able to get the super fan benefit. Look at you, friend. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dr. Lisa, I sent this to the room. 5 people get in where you fit in. I love it. Yes. He said, I'm gonna do Miss Treetop. Let's go. That's what she said. "Let's go." Oh, me, hopefully, nice. That's so nice. That's super nice. Thank you so much. How do you get it? So it's a timer on it. I clicked it already. Wait a minute. I don't know where it went. It's under this TikTok universe. Okay. It's in 2 minutes. I'm almost under 2 minutes. You'll be able to click it, and then top 5 people get it. Y'all got a race to it. Y'all, whoever has the quickest fingers. Thank you, and I'll do a super fan. I did a super fan live last week, so I'll do one. Spiritual just came into the room. Welcome to the room, friend. Um, I'll do a super fan live only next week. I did one this past week. I did one on Friday, so I try to do them twice in a month. So I'll do another one next week. So it'll probably be either Wednesday or Thursday. So Wednesday or Thursday. What I traditionally do is take my current live and just toggle the switch and make it a super fan only live. Okay. Does it cost you money to do the super fan box? Yes. So Mrs. Treetop just paid for that. Somebody leveled up to level 12. Congratulations, friend. Congratulations. I saw you. You said I'm so lost. Y'all got a minute, a little less than a minute. Somebody gonna run and click the buttons and become a super fan. So it costs to do what she just did. It did cost her, she paid $9.99 per person for you guys to become super fans. It's super fans is, a subscription to my live, so you'll have a 1-month subscription. You can decide if you wanna keep it or not, and so that's what she did. So it does cost to do the super fan box. If you are a super fan, you'll see it up here. It'll say send the treasure box, I think. It says something about the box, and so that's what you would do. And so she did that for the room. Um, and so, Caroline, what you lost at, friend? I won't allow it won't allow me to open it because it hasn't timed out. It's 6 seconds left. So it's about to happen. Oh, what if Dr. Lisa puts up the super fan box? Our friend did it. Yes. This love has live has helped. I was lost too. Was you? All right. Look at you, champ, chat, elegant. There you go. Welcome. King of Kings, look at you. Thank you so much, super fans coming into the room. I see you guys. Thank you so much. Ravenheart, welcome, welcome. Appreciate your friends, super fans. And in Sun Kissed, those are the 5. Thank you all. Look at you guys leveled up. Y'all got y'all points. Congratulations. Thank Mrs. Treetop. She did that for the room. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. Man, they have fast fingers. They do. Thank you. So my super fans, what I traditionally do for you all is that I do a super fan live, and it's a ask me anything. So we open up the boxes. So I do have the multi-guest panel boxes open, and you can ask me whatever's going on with your live, what's going on with your app, or how you are navigating TikTok. If you want me to show you something specifically for you, I spend a little bit more time with my super fans. We typically will just have people coming up asking questions, sharing stuff, telling things that's happened. And so a lot of people who are super fans are in my agency. I am a creator network agency. It's a free program. But a lot of people are in the agency. And so they come to the live too, like Luna, she's in the agency. And they'll come and they got stuff going on too. And we just talk. So it's a great way to get information, get it questions asked. And I do that at least twice a month for super fans. So thank you so much for being here. I give the shout outs for super fans. You guys have the super fan stickers. There's some other stuff that you can also engage in the chat with. You said, "Mrs. Treetop, thank you. You're welcome, friend. I so appreciate you, friend." Man, I have to pick up my kids. Oh, well, come back. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I came on later today. Hey, Doretta, how you doing? Hello, friend. Thank you for the populars. I came in later today because of I had a meeting. I have a meeting, yes. Yes, she did 5 boxes, Flora. She did 5 boxes. Mrs. Treetop is awesome. That is awesome, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I am so over the moon about that. That was great. That was great, friend. Um, okay. So what was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about last. What was I talking about? Get me straight. Get me straight. I need to talk about panel boxes. Is that where I was about to go? I think so. I felt like I was talking about something else, maybe engagement. I'm gonna go to panels. Okay, let me go to panels. Okay, so to get to panel boxes, when you guys are live, you see those two people? Those 2 people show up on my side too as a live host. So you're clicking those 2 people. Those are the viewers. You guys are viewers. When I click those 2 people as viewers, you guys can become guests. Okay? Guests are my panel boxes. And I'm going to explain panel boxes in detail. I'm going to go live doing speed dating. Just need to learn how to do it. Okay, so listen to me, Stacy. And Stacy, others, please scoop. Hey, Robin. I am in California. What time for me? Um, Robin, my mind didn't convert that well. I'm Eastern time zone. What is that? I don't uh uh 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern is my 4 p.m. My 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm sorry, 1 o'clock PST is my 4 o'clock live. Okay, there are so many different panel boxes you can select from. So I'm just gonna select this one here. Um So yes, 3 hours ahead. So if you're at 1 o'clock, I'm 4 o'clock, so you gotta go up. So that's how it goes. Thank you so much for sharing, friends. Okay, really quickly, we're gonna talk about panel boxes. I want you guys to see. So here's a couple things. I'm gonna give you some suggestions, maybe some pro tips. I'm excited to learn this panel boxes. Yes. I'm gonna give you some pro tips, and then I'm gonna tell you, essentially there's so many different things you can do with your panels. Um, when it comes to panel boxes, these boxes are sacred. And let me say that again, because I don't want you guys to turn on your panel boxes and let any and everybody in your boxes. Would you let anybody and everybody into your home? Answer that question, yes or no. So I'm assuming the answer is no. You just don't let anybody into your home. You don't let anybody in these boxes. All right. So this is Dr. Lisa's recommendation for how you run your room. Don't let anybody into your home. All right. Because if they misbehave, you can get suspended. Your live can be suspended, meaning that you may have to sit out for 3, 5, 7 days because of something somebody else did. All right. So you want to be very intentional about who you let up here. All right. How do you get them from saying invite to request? On the live side, Stacey, that tells me you haven't gone live yet. On the live side, you'll see the request. It'll say one and you can accept them. So as a live host, you control who comes in your boxes. You actually do have a feature where you can automatically accept them. You can make it so only your friends or your followers are automatically accepted. Your gifters, if they gifted you, you can make it so that they're automatically accepted. So there are some things you can do if you want to kind of allow certain people to have access. However, I would tell you maybe even to drill that down even a little lower so that that fan club is different levels. You kind of get to know people because they come back to your live multiple times. And if they're getting their daily heart me, they're claiming their points, they're leveling up. And if they're super fans, they got that subscription, little things like that. I would say maybe create a rule like that, like only my super fans can become in my boxes or only my fan club members that are level 5. At least I've seen them. They've come back a few times. I got to know them. I could shout them out. They put comments. They know how to engage. They know how to like the live, share it out, gift. They do all the things. At least do that because you kind of know them a little bit. All right. So just keep that in mind. You decide what this looks like. That's great information. You're welcome. So you can decide what that looks like, but you just don't let anybody in your boxes. All right. I get people coming in all the time and they like clicking the boxes, doing all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't know you. I don't say it like that, but still, that's the truth. I don't know you yet. And so we're getting to know each other. Because again, if that person does something inappropriate, maybe they're smoking, drinking, nudity, because you get those people too, anything like that, your live gets shut down. They're driving, yeah, so they can't do that. I said it like that. No, exactly. So you gotta be careful. How do you know if someone is a super fan? Stacy, Stacy, you're not a fan club member at all. So Stacy, I told you, pay attention to the badges people have. You see, look at your neighbor above you, Viv. Viv has a blue box and a Lisa box. Look at your neighbor below you. Your neighbor below you is Coach Rhonda. She has a blue box and she is a super fan. She has that heart with the swirl around it. She has that two-tone box. So those are super fans. That's a super fan. Coach Rhonda's a super fan. All right. So you'll see that. So that is how you can tell. Thank you for the populars. Stacy, catch up. Oh, 100K tapping is clapping. Thank you so much, friend. You said, people get really pushy about being let up in the boxes. It makes me so uncomfortable. Yes, so and again, thank you so much. Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry for all questions. That's okay, Stacy. Stacy, yeah, but Stacy just yeah. You make me laugh. Um, what I was about to say is that people in the boxes, when it comes to boxes, you control your room. As long as I mean, I have a real mic here now. So as long as you have your mic, you control your room. She is a freshman, leave her alone. That's it. Okay. So here's the running joke for the room, just so that you guys understand what RJ just said. I jokingly said a couple days ago, I said, "You guys are my freshmen." My newbies in the room are my freshmen, and then we have some of my seniors in the room. That's people who are in my agency. They've been around for a while. Coach Rhonda, Luna, Mrs. Treetop. There's Flourish. Flourish is like a graduate student. So thank you for the money, Coach Chantel. So there are people in the room. Thank you very much, Coach Rhonda. There are people who are in the room that kind of know all that there is to know about this TikTok stuff, and they're listening. They're engaging. These are people you want to connect with. I'm going to tell you that right now. And so my freshmen, we jokingly say y'all ask some of the best questions. It's the new questions. And so no offense, but you guys are a little new, so it's okay. So it's fine, and I answer all questions. But I do give information, and I give you tips, and I give you all the keys to doing this. Now the question is, do you use them? Are you gonna apply the information I'm sharing? And so just know that you at some point you're gonna have to apply the information. But I'm thankful to learn. You're welcome, friend. Not a lot of creators provide tips. That's true. That's true. You said I'm a freshman. Welcome. Somebody said I was in middle school. They said they was middle school. It's like, I ain't even a freshman, I'm middle school. I'm preschool. So, all right, friends. So the boxes, back to the boxes. These boxes, like I said, they're very important. So be careful about who you let up in your boxes, what you're doing in your room, all right? You just don't let anybody in your box. And then you have to be very conscious of what happens here, because here's what happens. Let me be very clear about this. You said I'm working on applying what you teach. I love that. You are doing great, friend. There's a lot to learn. You will get there. You guys will get there. 100% yes. I'm ready to get rolling on my live. I got things to share. There we go, friend. I love it. You said, make sure you're tapping for tips. There you go, friend. I appreciate that. You're the best teacher. Thank you so much, friend. All right. So, really quickly, these boxes. You guys are viewers in my chat. When you become a guest, I told you be careful about who you bring up because you want to be careful about what they say and do. People also can monetize as a guest. You guys, as viewers, can send gifts to them. Okay. And there's a little coin number that shows up that shows how many coins they've collected. So you can gift them. And you'll find people, and there's great, generous people on this app. I've had a couple times where I've had people up in my boxes, "Hey, Stephanie," and they're engaging, they're talking, they're sharing information, and there's someone who comes through and they will gift the whole panel. Significant gifts. I've had it happen a few times. And so just recognizing that these people can get gifted, and so when they come up into your boxes, just make sure that you're bringing people up that, first of all, have engaged in your live. They grabbed your daily heart me. They understand how to navigate the room. They understand how to share, like, support your live. Those are what you want to do. You want to bring people up who are going to support back, and they're just not going to take. All right. So you want to make sure your room is a room of supporters, even the people in your boxes, because they can get support. All right. So be cognizant of that. I just want to say that to you all because that's something you actually can, manage, but you also are responsible. Just like if this is truly your home, somebody does something bad in your home, the police are gonna say, "Who's the homeowner?" Okay, so TikTok says the same thing, "Who's the homeowner?" So you wanna make sure that you're bringing people in that are gonna operate correctly, okay? What was some of the other questions you guys had? I could break this down a little further. There's a settings wheel. When you click the 2 people, there's a settings wheel in the right corner. You click that, and that's where you see all the different ways you can change out the different boxes. You can, have the boxes this way. Hold on. That's not the right. Thank you very much, Fred. Appreciate that. I was on the boxes. So this is another format you can use. Um, you can have the boxes. You can change it to so many different formats, you guys. This is another one. This one gives you 10, I think. I think this is the most you can get. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so 10 boxes for this one. There's this one here. Yeah, the 2 rows. So there's so many different options. I want you guys to know you just pick the format that's best for you. And like I said, you can turn off the guest request button. You can turn it on to automatically turn on and invite people. You can have guests that are you can have guests that are in your boxes if you have co-hosts. There's these 2 almost like jump seats that they can sit in your boxes. So there's so many different ways you can work the panel. So let me know if there's questions. Thank you for explaining the guest thing. It was overwhelming at first. I ended up in a battle. Did you? Oh, there's box battles you can do too. There's so many features with the guests because once you click someone's name when they're in the panel boxes, you can expand them so that they're the main screen. Like I'm the main screen now. You can make it so that they're the main screen. You can put a timer if you want them to move back to the box. So you can make that another feature that you cut on. So there's a lot that's going on. So you can definitely do that. I saw your face pop up along the boxes. I'm gonna go. I was supposed to click. So yeah, you would you could click that as a live host. I would click it. Look at you guys. Who did that? Look at you guys. Somebody put a super fan. Oh, look at you, Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda, she's gifted a super fan too. Look at y'all. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate that. We are gonna get these with our freshman class all together, ain't we? We gonna get them together. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. When you actually bring someone up, how do you quickly drop them? That's the etiquette. What's the etiquette? Well, if you accidentally bring somebody up, you can say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring you up. I'm gonna drop you now." You click their name, and then it says disconnect, and they're gone. They come back down into the chat. Yeah. So that's for the guest boxes. But yeah, you can quickly click their name, and it should say disconnect, and you can say, "Okay, I'm gonna drop you." um, and so, yes, you wanna do box battle? Thank you for oh, you're welcome, friend. Stacy, let's see, you had a question. How do you get the timer to come on the boxes? Stacy, will you would seriously, literally all that is there for you when you click the boxes, when you click that person's name, it's gonna be so many features. Yeah, you'll see the timer. It's all there for you. Just click the person's name and you can expand them. It's gonna be an expanding option. It's gonna be the expand means that you bring them here. There's a timer. Thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate all the gifts. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda, 34 in the room. I appreciate that, friend. Look at you. Let's see. You says all right. You said, Lenny, you said, thanks for letting me exercise my finger to get faster. I appreciate you. So is there a difference between the setup to for you had and people joining as guests when it's like this? Um, the the setup that I have now is not guest. I don't have any guests. This is just full screen for me. Um, and then you can change the different layouts for the panel boxes depending on what you want. Um, I guess I'm trying to understand the question. So you decide what layout works for what you're trying to achieve. If you want people next to you, um, who's in the room? Coach Rhonda, Luna, anybody willing to come up as a guest? Let me know. Luna, Coach Rhonda, Coach Chantel, Mrs. Treetop, Flourish. I named you guys because I saw you guys coming in. These are my seniors. My seniors. I'm gonna have them come up so we can kind of go through maybe a quick rotation. the guest boxes. Does someone have to claim the gift? Yeah, it's gonna time out. It's about to happen now. Somebody gonna claim it. Let me know, friend. Um, you got it. Viv got it. Viv got it. Nice. Look at that, friend. Congratulations. Thank you, Coach Rhonda. I appreciate your friend. Viv said thank you as well. It's empty. You said darn it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are so great. Thank you for doing that. Any of my seniors want to come up? L, anybody want to come up? Let's see. I'm going to show a couple formats. Well, hey baby, mommy's on her call too. Oh, why did that happen? Okay. Okay, go back. Thank you, love. Okay, let's see. That's my little guy. I'm on later than normal. Thank you so much. Look at you reaching level 10. Congratulations. I'm gonna do, let's see. So you guys can't see any of them. If any of you guys are willing to do it, let's see. Miss Treetop, I clicked you. I don't know if you were ready, Miss Treetop. Were you? Okay. So Mrs. Treetop, she is side by side. This is called a grid panel. In this grid panel, I'm sorry, a fluid grid panel. I'm able to have her next to me. So this almost looks like we are in a co-host format. But no, she's actually a guest in the room. And so if I click her name, a screen pops up for me as the live host. I can disconnect her really quickly. I can switch her spots. Somebody asked about switching spots. Oh, you know what? I can't switch her with a co-host. I can't switch her as a with me. I have to have another person in the box to switch her with, not me as a host. So I can expand her. Oh, it did switch that time. That's interesting because you're expanded. Let's go back. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna make this format. So this is the one I was talking about. Hey, and so I expanded her a second ago on that other format, and it dropped me lower. You see, it dropped me lower, and it made her here. There's not a timer. If I wanted to set a timer for her, I can literally click that. It says a countdown, and I can do a minute countdown or Um, and so I can do a minute countdown. You see the countdown up there next to her name, right next to her name up there. And so essentially what's happening is it'll count down and then her and I will flip. Girl, is that one of the new ones? That is cute. Mm-mm, that's cute. That is super cute. I like that. Um, it's so the time is gonna switch us, and so we'll be able to, switch back and forth. You can if you had all your panel boxes up, you can have that as a way for different people to come and take center stage, and then move them back when it's time to end whatever they're sharing. You said you look pretty. Look at you. You with that lighting. And so you the cowboy. So you saw where the timer went out and we flipped. And so now I was going to show you guys real quick the grid panel here. This is a good one when you want to have multiple people in the boxes. This is also one. I'm going to do it real quick, Mrs. Treetop. I'm only going to do it one time. We're going to do the AI wallpaper. You want to do it real quick? Have you ever done that? Um, exactly. Yep. Sky. Let's see. I'm just going to try to pick something real quick. Okay. And then and so I'm doing mine. I'm about to send it to you, Mrs. Treetop, real quick so you guys can see it. This is other things that you can do to engage with your class, with your room. And then and so that's mine. And so I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be starry sky. I don't know what they did. A star exploded. I don't know. And so you could do that as another way to get engagement. And you only can do this when you have the boxes like this. Okay. And so, um, and then Mrs. Treetop, is her turn. She'll send something. So why does she have the timer? The timer is she has some time to put her choice in, and then she has 5 minutes to put her choice in, her words. So she's on the screen filling out. Okay, there we go. All right. I don't see the elephant either. I don't see the elephant. I do not see it. So again, it's up to you guys on how you do this. This is different boards that you can play with, and so you can play this game with your audience. All right. So we are so if you have this format, this is the other one. Thank you so much. I see your friend. Appreciate you. And then you have this format here. So we're in the two boxes, and it goes back to this grid one we had. And then the final one is this one here. Okay. So again, as you're moving around, and you touch people's names, you can kind of move people around. You can also see where you can. Hey, Trisha. And so that you can also move people around, and so that you can also expand people if you need to. So you decide how you want to use your grid box. I think that answers your question, but there's so many different options. It just depends on what you're trying to do with your room. All right. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. I appreciate you. Um, thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Miss Treetop, really quickly, you go live again tonight at what time? You wanna let the folks know? You guys can go and learn how to do battling, group battles. She'll show you. There you go. All right. Thank you, friend. Bye-bye. Okay, so that is panels. All right, friends. Let me know if that was helpful. Let me know if that worked for you all. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the lightning bolt. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, MK Queen. Appreciate you as well. I'm on a little later, you guys. I had a meeting, so your girl had to come on later. And so I'm about to I'm about to get off shortly. So we've been on 90 minutes. I'm gonna get off a little bit in just a few more minutes. Um, I will look for it. Yes, sweetheart. So that's yeah, definitely look to see what makes sense for your room. Yes, that was very helpful. You're welcome. Thank you so much for sharing this. You are so welcome, coach. Appreciate it. Gotta eat something. Yes. Me too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You said invited by Rayshawn, Rayson. Thank you so much, friend. Any other questions about multi-guest panels going live? I was going to say, if you guys want to go live, you want to be intentional about showing up. Thank you so much, level 7. Congratulations. You said I create a banner Canva. How do I use it in my live? Um, you would do a green screen overlay. Green screen is going to be under effects. This is an effect. So when you click the effects, you're going to click one of the green screens. You can search green screen, and there's a couple that you can use. You'll decide if you use the one that is the back green screen versus the one that comes in front of the camera. So you just decide what you want to use. Um, Green screens, this is not a banner. This is a board. So this is a feature in TikTok that you would use. So you said, Miss Tammy, you said you created something in Canva. This is a board that was created on TikTok's features. How do you switch up the different frames like you were on the bottom right? The different frames for the boxes, the panel boxes. You're clicking the two people. The two people. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. Hey, Elizabeth. Um, so really quickly, and she was in the center. Yeah, so when you click, her name when I clicked her name, it said expand. So I moved her to the center by clicking expand. Good question. So much new information. You're welcome, friend. How long should I go live for my first live? The first 3 lives, you have to do a total of 30 minutes, and they should be separate days. So day 1, you could do 10 minutes. Day 2, you could do 10 minutes. Day 3, you could do 10 minutes. That'll allow you full features and, resources, like pinning comments and doing some of the other features. I would encourage you to try to go a little longer each day. So if you can go 10 or 15 minutes longer, so day 1, maybe 10, 15 minutes, day 2, 20 to 25 minutes, day 3, 30 to 45 minutes. So try to spread it out. Try to go longer. Thank you all. I appreciate the support, friends. I want a cute banner. Okay, so yeah, so you could do Canva and do an overlay. Just be careful about what you put on it. You can't put identifying information, not websites, no pricing, no TikTok. Try to avoid TikTok and any other social media platforms. All right. Uh, Thank you so much, friend. Hey, Coach Joyce. First time here. Do you teach us how to go live? Yes, that's what I talk about, how to go live. Um, yeah, I really haven't talked as much about the go live process as I talked about all the features. But yes, do you create this on TikTok? This board here was created on TikTok. This is a board. This is the newer boards, the AI boards. So there's some new templates in there and stuff, and you can change some things around, some of the features, some of the fonts and stuff, fonts as well as the style. So yeah, so this is a AI board. Yep, and that was created on TikTok. But you can put your brand logo or no. Um, Maybe you could probably do that with a Canva overlay if you did that as a banner. They call that an overlay. You might be able to do that. You got to be careful if it gives the impression that you're pushing people off the platform, TikTok will suppress your views or you'll get a restriction for it. So I would be careful with doing that. I think you should be able to do it, but I would just be careful. If you get any kind of issues with your live stream, like a warning or a restriction, then it probably is your board, your banner, any of those things like that. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Do you have to be allowed to set up? You have to for your board and for your effects, you could do it before the live. You could set it up. And then you press the go live button. Doc, I got my first money gun in my live today. Really? Girl, oh my gosh, that's good. I was like, I didn't know you had no money gun. Congratulations. Wait a minute, you do all that great cooking. Now you said that was your first one, huh? Let me ask something, Trisha. What did you cook? I missed it. I was in a meeting earlier, so I totally missed. I'm totally off schedule. It's almost 7 o'clock. Um, so what did you cook, friend? Also, is it okay to talk about them signing up for my acting class? Turn on your Service Plus. You can talk about your acting class, but turn on Service Plus. Service Plus is this feature. Let me do this. I'm gonna talk about it real quick. Service Plus is here. It's also in the corner here. If you have services like acting classes, coaching, I do consultations and coaching. I have the agency. So you can message me here if you're interested in my services. But again, you want to create this as a way to tell people to communicate with you in the DM. So then in the DM, you can say, hey, if you want to connect with me and sign up for my acting classes, then click my Service Plus. You can create your Service Plus where you have frequently asked questions. So one of them could be how to sign up for acting, your acting class. And then you have a quick response answer that you give them, and that'll also go automatically to the DM. So that's the way you would do it. TikTok does not want you, when I say pushing people off the platform, they don't want you selling and directing people to your websites and other places like that in the live stream. They want you to use Service Plus, and they want people to click that so that you in turn could have people so they can track what people are connecting with you and contacting you, but also that you can communicate in the DM with them. All right. So that's the way you would do it. When it comes to your website, remove it from your bio, from your link under your bio, remove it from there because it could be impacting your live stream in terms of how TikTok is perceiving you to be pushing people off the platform. If you're someone who always gets restrictions, that's kind of part of my checklist of things I tell you to pay attention to. Check your board, check any overlays, any green screens, any things that you're using on your live stream, check your bio. Okay? Those are the things that you wanna do to see if there's something you're doing in your live or even before your live that gives the impression you're trying to get people to go to your other website or your page. Okay? Um, you how did I get the boxes up? There's 2 people. The 2 people that you click to request as a guest, that's what I'm clicking as a live host. Well, I had no idea. You're so knowledgeable. So much appreciated. You're welcome, friend. Um you said Trisha D said, "I made fried rice with orange mandarin chicken." Oh, Lord, that sounds so good. That sounds good. Um, I set up as a business account, so I have to read through guidelines. Sure, yep. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for the support. Um, you said I'm going to set up the room this evening. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna close with this really quickly, my friends. I would encourage you to do a practice live. So my friends somebody asked, like, do I help people go live? I do. So I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I would encourage you to do a practice live or a private live. Practice live means that you're not live. You're not live. You're literally click the practice mode. So when you go to click live, the first live, you'll see the screen where it has setting and all the other little boxes. Click settings. Under settings is practice mode. All right. You don't get all the features. So I tell people you may want to do a private live if you really want the full experience. And it also counts as a live. Practice mode does not count. Thank you so much, friend, for the spark up, the level up cake. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the follow as well. And so you want to make sure that you have full features. And if you have the full features, um, well, as you get the full features, you can start setting up your live. So practice mode or private live. Private live means that you change who can watch your live. So um, if you only want, somebody from your family, maybe if you have a second account, you can invite it. And so that can watch your live. All right. And then you can do private live. All right. Um, I try practice mode. That's good. That's good. Always good time here. You're welcome. Thank you, Linda. When you go on my page, if you go click my photo once, my mini profile is going to pop up. Click my photo again. The second video I have pinned on my page is walking you through the private live process. Okay. So that's where you can watch that video to see how to do a private live. And then I think I have another example of that later in my content too. But yeah, either one of those could work. Perfect. Cool. Didn't know that. You're welcome, friend. Yeah. So I tell people to, start doing the practice or the private to get used to going live. You don't do it forever. When you do practice live or private live, you're not getting visibility. The whole point is to engage. In those first couple lives, all I want you to do is play around with the features and effects. Play around with everything here. Everything but my board, you can touch. Even you guys can do it right now. Everything on this screen is clickable. The number of people in the room, that's clickable. Everything here is clickable. So I want you to click if there's a question mark. Thank you so much, Viv. I appreciate you. Hey, Thelma. If there's a question mark or an exclamation mark anywhere on the screen, click it, read it, understand it, because that's technically what I did. So now all features I don't know. Some people have come back. Some of my creators and agency they come back and they talk about, hey, doc, did you see this feature? Doc, do you see this? Do you know this? And so some of it I learned along the way, but a lot of it is because I clicked around and read it. So just make sure you're reading and learning a little bit more about what's here, and then when you practice and when you are also under a private live, make sure you play around with the effects. And if you're trying to set up your screen for a green screen or some other features, do that. Hey, Orange Vigilant, how you doing, friend? And so play around with the sound effects. your heart. I did a lot of sound effects today, the voice effects, all the things there. Some things you may not have access to in the beginning, but as you do more lives, you'll unlock those features. Wow, you're such a blessing. You're welcome, friend. Thank you. How do we contact you? You guys can contact me and via Service Plus. I offer services, and also this little yellow arrow is Service Plus, so you can click there and let me know what support you need. I do one-on-one consultations as well as coaching. I'm coaching a couple clients now to kind of get them up and getting their digital marketing business together and their services they're offering. So we kind of walk through that process with individually, and then I do one-on-one consultations if you need some guided support. Okay. So let me know if there's any last minute questions. I appreciate that. You guys are welcome. Um, Thank you all for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Thank you for all the gifts. If you haven't already claimed your points, I want you guys to level up in my room. So if you got your daily heart me, click it again and then go back and claim the points based on your engagement in my room. All right. So I want you guys to level up. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. Appreciate your friend 100 minutes. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for that, you all. So, and I will be back tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody. Remember, practice makes progress. We're not trying to be perfect. All right. We are just trying to go live. Okay. So I appreciate you all. I will see you guys in these TikTok streets. Take care. Bye bye. What are the points? The points are how you level up in a room. You get points for my live when you got your daily heart me. So Thelma, you don't have the Lisa badge or a blue box next to your name. So when you come back tomorrow, I'll talk about that. But if you look at other people, they have a blue box next to their name. They have a orange Lisa box next to their name. So that's what I'm talking about. So the orange Lisa box is where you claim your points for your engagement. So you got to get that. You got to send a gift. That's where you send a gift. And that is a one coin, one penny, one coin gift that you would send. And then you can level up. All right. So that's how that works, friend. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop and Coach Rhonda, for your gifting of those super fans in the room. So I appreciate you all. Thank you all for your engagement. Hey, Coach Rhonda, Coach Chantel, appreciate your friends. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I will see you all later. All right. Bye bye. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it.